Welcome back to Daytona Milton Keynes using the cliff chicane layout for round 5 of the TW Steel DMAX Heavy Enduro Championship. Fresh from his win at round 4 and picking up Karting Magazine's A&D Driver of the Month, Tomek Zaustovic will be looking for another win here at Daytona Milton Keynes. Now it's a track that he normally goes well at and may give Carter something to think about again. So will Jamie Pender, who returns for round 5. Xander Mahoney has continued to raise his game recently and could bag some big points here. Over to Ben James and Richard Brunning for the commentary.
Yeah, no, had a kart change, so got the fastest lap on the second lap of going out, so it's quite good. We're still 400ths off Chris's time, so.
Can you beat him?
Hope so. Need to.
Get to the end, hopefully.
Good luck.
See what happens. Got all the quick guys in front, so see what happens.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have some good race. It's P3 for me, and it's just a 10th between top 3 of us. But Jamie's changed his car quite late, so he's gonna catch, really quickly. So yeah, it should be a really interesting race. I'm sure about this.
Good luck. Xander surprise P2.
Running underweight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm 2 kilos under the weight, so I have an extra ballast pack on, an extra block of ballast. So it's questionable whether it's legal. Ask Chris, see what he says about it.
So what do you make of that then, Richard? Xander saying he's running underweight, but he's got ballast, so how can he be underweight?
I have no idea. If he's 2 kilos underweight, but he's got 2 kilos of lead on, he's fine.
Then he's not underweight. I mean, obviously a good performance from him. He starts second on the grid behind the favourite Carter.
Yeah, but some quick guys behind him. I wonder if he can stay there.
Okay, well, let's see. They get underway, and away we go. We'll fire through turn 1. And Xander then, great opportunity here for him to score a great result. He's going to hunt Carter down, I expect, now for the lead of this race. He's there.
It's difficult to keep up with Chris normally.
And it's one thing, keep him up with him, and if he gets ahead, can he stay ahead?
Jamie's looking racy, so is Tomek.
So he is. He's got some fast guys behind him.
Mahoney. Whitney's there as well.
Back on board with Mahoney then, and we go through turn 6, and he tries to hunt Carter down.
Snap of oversteer on cold tyres from Chris there, using all the curb on the way out.
Cliff chicane now, so they should start coming to the drivers the grip, surely.
Yep, give it a lap or 2 and they'll be fully up to
temperature. This is the important corner, got to get the braking right here.
Oh dear, I think he may have just tweaked the barrier a bit too much.
Carter just pulling away, and now Zaustovic up on the inside of Mahoney as they're going to turn 9.
Yeah, that one tiny mistake.
That's really cost him,
yep.
Especially against someone like Zaustovic. He's won many times around this circuit, and now Pender is up behind. He's moving on the inside there on Mahoney on the inside of turn 11.
Mahoney didn't really give it much to cover him off.
What first lap for Mahoney then? Yep, it's still there.
To 4th,
and Whitney too.
Oh dear, that was all done down at turn 8.
Disastrous first lap for him. What a shame. He's gone from 2nd now down to 5th. In the space of sort of a minute and 20 seconds. So Carter leads him from Zaustovic, Pender, Whitney, Mahoney, Richardson and Martin having a battle there over 6th position. It's good to see. Back on board now with Mahoney through turn 6. He's going to try and reclaim 4th position from Whitney. Gained on him there. Nothing in it, is there?
There's not a lot in it. Down into the cliff, maybe Lee ran a little wide
he's gained on him there again. Can he get this right this time? He's much closer.
That's a better run, but they're both good through turn 8 there. I don't think there'll be much in it up the straight.
No, but Whitney yet staying ahead. And these two, Richard and Martin, having a good battle there at the back as they make their way through turn 9 and sweep down into turn 10.
You mean Richardson?
Did I?
Yeah, that's what you meant.
Of course I did. So, heading into lap 3 then, Carter, Zaustovic, Pender, Whitney
and Mahoney,
and then Richardson and Gary Martin.
Well done.
Back on board with Mahoney, and he's looking to get past, and he's on the inside of turn 4, and he's ahead. He's ahead now. Whitney's reclaimed that position, but Whitney comes back at him.
Good.
Well, and he closed him off straight away. Great stuff from Whitney. Oh, he's trying to hang on to the car. He almost comes off the curbs there, but he's ahead of Mahoney now.
Next
So
lap,
lap
same
6.
place.
It's gone very defensive, Whitney.
Yeah, but Mahoney didn't get the kart turned in early enough to use the switchback.
On board with Pender now. It's all over the back of Zalstovic into turn 6, and he goes for it.
That's a ballsy move into 6.
And he's ahead. So now he's up into second, Pender, and look how much he's gaining on Chris Carter.
A bit tight there, but he was covering off the recovering
Okay, so Mahoney
tyre.
now, turn 7, trying to gain on Whitney. Whitney has gone wide there.
Well, wide enough.
2x2 into the chicane's not going to work.
No, it's not.
Oh, the opposite sides here. Oh wow, side by side in turn 8, and
Lovely.
lovely stuff.
See, that's why Cliff makes turn 8 into a passing place.
Whitney doing a good job of being aware that Mahoney was there, because that could have gone wrong.
We can't miss him.
Right, so yeah, that's a solid move back ahead of Whitney. Can he move any further forward now? Seems way back, and now on board with Pender and much closer to Carter as we go to turn 2.
Turns in really aggressively there.
Look how
Chris.
just Carter gets that car dancing across the apexes.
Very
Fantastic.
particular style, is Chris.
Very wide there. Pender is with him, and this is for first position they're battling over.
Look at 6.
He certainly is.
It's the same as he did earlier.
Fantastic. Where's Carter? Is he there? No, he's gone defensive now into turn 7 as you would expect, and that's a done deal.
Yeah, completes the pass. Lovely job.
So, lap 33 then, Panda has got a 7-second lead ahead of Chris Carter and Thomas Zalstovic, who now has found the back of Carter as they head up the back straight, looking close now, Zalstovic.
Yeah, he's reeled in a 3-second lead from Chris.
Just caught him right there on the entry into 9.
Oh
Oh!
no, on the brakes he just nudged the back end of Carter.
A little bit of contact there. Where is Carter? He's surely kind of stacked it into the tyre wall there.
Wow, it's a really
He's
dodgy
there.
place to catch you actually.
Way back. And
I think Tom was looking to maybe let him past again.
let's have a look at that again. So here he is, gained on entry.
On the brakes now, boom.
Little kiss there. It's enough to make a difference.
Oh, it is. When hard on the brakes, there's nothing in it. There's no room for error there. So unfortunately, that just tipped him off into the.
Look at the gap now in lap 34. Wow. I can't imagine Carter's going to be too pleased about that.
Not knowing Chris, no, he'll probably be boiling in
Lap
there.
52, look at the snap there of oversteer Zalstovic has got. And he's looking behind him, but Carter's way behind. I don't know why he would
I
be.
still think he's trying to let him past.
Can't be at this stage of the race. He's slowing down. Zalstovic is slowing down. And yeah, what's he doing there?
He's letting Chris past.
And there he goes.
That's very sporting.
That is very sporting. The penultimate lap. Why did you not do that earlier?
Well, I don't think perhaps race control need to explain why Tomek didn't get a
So
black
Carter
flag.
then now back into second. Only one lap to go, but Pender's way down the road now, and there he is, going around the final turns.
That's a pretty easy victory for Jamie.
Yeah.
Made his way
Won
through
this
in
race.
front and basically sodded off.
He comes round then to take the checkered and win round 5, the TW Steel Heavy Enduro Championship, and these two filling up the last 2 slots of the podium. But
Bit of a strange end to the race then.
that is odd. Let's see what the drivers have got to say about that.
Can only imagine.
Jamie, some great points scored today. You started 4th on the grid, and you overtook Chris, and you were just off in the distance.
Yeah, no, compliments to Brannan and his team for my late kart swap, but yeah, no, it was a good kart, and
You raced amazingly, so well done.
so yeah, I can't complain. Win's a win.
Absolutely.
No, it's good.
Tomek and I have had an incident. It may look different from outside, but I'm sat in a seat and all I feel is a boom up from behind, pushes me wide. It's advantage by contact. The rules are the rules. Black flag.
It was really great. I was chasing Chris. I think he had like a 3-second lead. So yeah, I started catching him up, and I was just right on his bumper into turn 10. He was braking there quite early, so I used the opportunity. I went on an inside, but I think he slightly moved to the right, so I just caught his bumper a little bit, just pushed him wide.
Yeah.
I don't think it was exactly my fault, but I really wanted to be cautious because it's just one place really. It's not nothing massive, especially when it's between the second and third place. So yeah, immediately I wanted to give him the place back. I waited for like good 5 seconds, you know, he wasn't coming really, so I said like, all right, yeah, let's just continue the race, right? And then I thought like, well, if that didn't happen now, I'm just going to give him the position back later on, and I done it on the, I think, penultimate lap. So yeah.
If you'd like to take part in the DMAX Championship, book online or call this number.